Good morning, everyone. So, this is the 600th vlog that I'm making on the 600 days in starting this thing of vlogging every day. And this feels good to have been able to do it for 600 days. But this time, I want to convey a different kind of a message. Like every time I say that, okay, this is great, I've been able to be consistent for so many days. Uh, but to tell you the truth, just being consistent is not enough. You need to also simultaneously keep your focus on getting better and doing it better as you proceed. It's definitely difficult to be consistent, but it's not enough. You have to simultaneously try to improve yourself in what you're doing, and that is a part that I've been missing out on. My focus is not that much on trying to improve the vlogs or the vlogs I just do it every day. And part of the reason is that I do it for myself, I don't do it for others. But still, you should try to improve in whatever you're doing, right? So one, that consistency is important. I'm not saying it's not important, but it's not enough. You also need to simultaneously focus on improving yourself and getting better at it. That is the only way you're going to get better and also grow the thing that you're doing. So if you see that the vlogs haven't grown a lot in terms of the following or the subscribers, and the reason is that I didn't focus so much on increasing the quality. I just focused on doing it every day. So consistency, like a lot of people say that it's the only thing, and once you're consistent, you'll be successful on all those sorts of things. That's not true. Consistently, consistency alone will not be enough. You will need more than that. You need to be consistent as well as try to improve whatever you're doing, and that will get you to success. The constant pursuit to get better, that along with consistency, that is what will get you success. Consistency alone is not enough. So we've done it for 600 days, and I'm looking forward to do it as long as I can, and hopefully for my entire lifetime. I love doing this. I love putting myself on camera. I love sharing the message or sharing the lessons that I'm learning from life. So that's what I love doing, and I don't care a lot if I make the best vlogs or best blogs possible out there. I know there is better content for you to watch out there. I don't make the best content, but like I always say, I do it for myself to bring out the messages out of myself. Me being an introvert, I don't talk to a lot of people. I don't share a lot in person with people, and for that reason, these vlogs or blogs are one of the only few ways that I get to express myself. So that is the primary reason why I do these sorts of things, to put myself out there, to get my thoughts out there. That's that. I'm not doing it in the best possible way yet. I'm not the best editor. I don't know how to vlog properly. I don't know the best practices yet, but I'm trying to learn. But that's not a necessary requirement for me to keep doing this. I don't really care how many people watch these. I don't really care that much if this grows into something or not. Only thing I care about is like putting my thoughts into something, documenting it, and if it helps even one person, that's great. But even if it doesn't help anyone, it's still helping me. It helps me think better. It helps me structure my thoughts better. So it's definitely helpful for me. All right, looking forward to keep doing this, regardless of if people watch it or not. But I love doing this, and I'll keep doing this. Okay, see you later. Pushing and pulling goals. This is a distinction I've always found helpful. A pulling goal is when you want to achieve something, so you come up with a plan and a structure. For example, you want to cure cancer, so you become a biologist and set up a lab and do cancer research, or you want to get rich, so you go to business school and send out your resume. A pushing goal is when you have a plan and a structure and you're trying to figure out what to do with it. For example, you're studying biology in college, a professor says you need to do research project to graduate, and so you start looking for research to do. You already know the plan. You're going to get bugs, maybe use the lab, do biology, those things, and end up with a finished report, which is 20 pages, double spaced, and all you need to figure out is what you're going to select as the nominal point of your activity. There's something perversely backwards about this. Most people would expect that the point of research project is to research some topic in particular, but from your perspective, the actual subject you're researching is almost beside the point. The point is to have a 20-page double-spaced report on something. School and business are obvious ways to end up with pushing goals, but not every pushing goal is about satisfying somebody else's requirements. I remember in college, some friends set up an atheist club. There was a Christian club and a Buddhist club. So why shouldn't the thieves get a club too? So there was the charter, they set up a meeting, and then we realized none of us knew what exactly the thieves club was supposed to do. The Christian club prayed and did Bible study. The Buddhist club meditated. The thieves club sat around and tried to brainstorm a thieves club activities. Occasionally, we came up with some like watching movies relevant to theism or having speakers come in and talk about how creationism was really bad. But we weren't doing this because we really wanted to watch movies relevant to theism or because we were interested in what speakers had to say about creationism. We were doing this because we had started an atheist club and now we had to come up with a purpose for it. Sometimes on Reddit's r/writing, I see people asking, how do you come up with ideas for things to write about? And I feel it's a sort of horror. So you want to write a novel, but you don't have anything to write about, and you just sit around thinking maybe it should be about romance, no, or no, the anyway, or the working class, or maybe hobbits. I can understand this in theory. You want to be a writer, but it still sounds weird. You may have noticed I don't really like pushing goals. Part of it is an irrational intuition that they are dishonest in some way. That's hard to explain. It usually ends up with me trying to figure out what to do my biology research project on, and I think, well, I can't think of anything I want to research, so maybe I should just do whatever is easiest. But if I do whatever is easiest, I feel really bad and worry. Maybe I have some kind of obligation to research something important that I care about. So I get my brain tangled up trying to figure out how much easiness I can get away with, and then feeling bad for asking the question, then trying to come up with something important I honestly want to do, which doesn't exist since I wasn't doing a biology research project the month before my professor assigned it to me, and I so clearly I'm doing it to satisfy the requirement. Another part is that it's often assigned something has gone wrong somewhere. In the example of the Thieves Club, that thing might have been starting the club in the first place. But assuming that we genuinely want to start the club, then the presence of a pushing goal means we don't understand why we wanted to start the club. If we wanted to start it because we wanted to hang out with other thieves, then that offers a blueprint for a solution to the problem. Instead of planning all these movies and speakers, we should just hang out. If we did it because we thought it was important for theism to be more visible in the campus, then again, that offers a blueprint for a solution. Spend our sessions trying to improve atheism's campus visibility. If we just sit there saying, I guess we have an atheist club now, better think of something to do at meetings, then it seems like something important hasn't been fully examined. The third part is that things done for push goals usually suck. Maybe this isn't a human universal. My guru example is Edgar Allan Poe deciding to write a creepy poem and coming up with the ravine from first principle. But it's true for me. If I have to write a report on a topic I don't care about, then even if I am really trying to do a good job, it's not going to be as good as something I actually want to write about. Sometimes I try to solve this by making lists of things I want to pull, then using them when the appropriate pushing situation comes up. For example, when I knew I would be assigned research papers and writing assignments on a regular basis, whenever I thought of something I wanted to research or write, I wrote it down and consulted the list when I needed it. I have a similar list of interesting things to work with into stories. This is one reason I'm not interested in journalism. I worry that if I have to produce specific articles and specific things within a time frame, they'll probably suck. Okay, so that was the blog post about pushing and pulling goals. And the author, Scott Alexander, says that you should do more of pulling goals and less of pushing goals. Hey, so that was the 600th vlog from me. I'll see you tomorrow with another vlog. Bye bye.